Well, there we see the power couple once again of Valerie Verman and Samwell Thompson. Two people who have certainly got their fair share of screen time here tonight.
Yeah, Samwell Thompson got choked out a little bit ago, and that's the reason why he's grabbing his neck and throat as he comes out. Valerie Verman did all she could. To try to lead Samwell Thompson to victory in our opener. Will Thompson look to repay the favor here for the favorite member of the Verman family?
Valerie not seeming too concerned here with her opponent. We see Valerie Verman more concerned with taking selfies with Samwell Thompson than she is her opponent, the show pony, Reese Ramone.
She is glitter personified, no doubt about it. Reese Ramone versus Valerie Verman.
As Reese Ramone getting the crowd fired up here in Ashland, Kentucky.
Do you find Valerie Verman's almost indifference troublesome?
It's a little unsettling, if I can be honest here.
It's like she's so self-absorbed. She seems to mostly be unaware of her opponent, or, it's like, how do you wrestle with a phone tucked into your waistband? I could just imagine like promoter contacts her and says, hey, we would like to have you on our card and compete against so-and-so on this such and such a date. Okay, whatever. We're never quite sure like where she would stand. Is she actually going to show up?
Valerie, someone who does it purely for the content. Bit social media obsessed, certainly very bratty. We're seeing once again, I'm not sure how wise it is to tuck the phone inside the gear. Once again, it's a very physical line of profession that we are in, Kevin.
Well, she's probably got a contract, in case it breaks. Oh, you were concerned about perhaps her being injured. I was thinking about the phone's well-being.
Hey, as expensive as phones are these days, I mean. Valerie Verman certainly in no hurry to mix things up here with Reese Ramone. The show pony now grabs a hold of the arm of Valerie Verman.
Reese Ramone has some really quick feet, as we are seeing. And it's obvious that she comes from a dance background.
Valerie showing a bit of prowess in her own right.
Yeah, the glitter raining down now as Valerie Verman takes the side headlock.
Kevin, when's the last time you saw this much glitter in one place?
Well, there was that one night with Walker Stewart that we don't want to revisit, but
Walker, I hope you know I'm giving you a call after this one, buddy, as Reese Ramone still maintaining wrist control of Valerie Verman.
Yeah, it was me, Walker, James, three of us in a hotel room, watching some wrestling.
Oh, this one's going in the book. It's certainly going in the book right now. As Reese Ramone just wrenching back, twisting the body of Valerie Verman.
And you could tell it's a foundational approach here for Reese Ramone.
For the cover.
That's one of the great things about professional wrestling I love, Carmen, is that it is show business and sport rolled into one. And we're seeing that with Reese Ramone. And, give credit where it's due. Valerie Verman is able to defend herself and now apply her own type of hold here.
Let's go with the Dragon Sleeper now. Opting instead for a front face lock brings Reese Ramone back to her feet. Reese sweeps the leg, and now A move very familiar with those of you who study OVW. But Valerie, once again, able to transition out of it. As these two women go back and forth.
You know who I've become obsessed with is Leilani Kai and Judy Martin. When you look back to women's wrestling from a different era. And I have a feeling that my two friends, Leilani Kai and Judy Martin, would love what we're seeing here. But what is this?
Reese going for a selfie of her own right.
She's trying to unlock the phone and unlock the shoulder of Valerie Verman.
That pesky Face ID every time is our official Alice Lane setting the phone to the side.
I don't imagine Valerie having a complicated password.
It's probably 4 zeros, let's be honest, as Reese Ramone drags down Valerie Verman.
But then as we say that, you know, we see just some fantastic mat wrestling here by Reese Ramone.
Certainly has studied up on her various pinfall attempts. Shoots Verman into the corner.
And now we're testing the cardiovascular endurance of Valerie, who gets knocked down with the elbow.
Well, hey, now without the distraction of the cell phone, perhaps Valerie Verman has an opportunity to make a comeback here in this matchup.
Attacking the midsection, here comes Reese Ramone.
Backbreaker. Ramone hooks both legs. Valerie desperately trying to fight out.
We've seen more wrestling in this match than we have in the entire card up until this point.
Hey, just wait until the lights go out.
Well, that's true. And now, wait a second. Samwell Thompson.
Ramone takes a shot at Thompson. In comes Valerie Verman off the distraction.
Well, certainly repaying the favor in kind. Thompson, the assist now. Valerie Verman looking to capitalize. And good thing Reese has her guard up.
Just blatantly in front of the official, both hands choking Reese Ramone. And now using that bottom rope to do the same thing.
And, you know, it's a debate that we often, hey, come on now. There is no place at all for Samwell Thompson.
I think we've learned tonight that there are no lows that Samwell Thompson won't stoop to. We saw earlier tonight choking out a blind man.
Attacking a blind man from behind.
And now making his presence felt here in this matchup as Valerie Verman brings down Ramone. Now foot placed right between the shoulder blades.
Bending the arms back, driving the knee into the spine.
A very painful maneuver as Ramone able to retrieve her arm, and now saw there was going for a shot to the midsection. Valerie had it scouted, now going to trip up Ramone. Ramone, however, another one of these sneaky pinfalls.
Watch this.
Backslide.
Looking to steal the pin, but the flexible Verman able to get out of the way.
Oh, into a DDT. Valerie Verman for the win. Will it be enough? And Ramone able to kick out.
Valerie Verman's flexibility got her out of one predicament, and then her wrestling acumen rolling Reese Ramone away from the ropes. Near fall 2, almost 3, trying. Ooh, wait a minute. Looked like she dropped Reese Ramone across Valerie's shoulder. We'll get another look here, a second attempt.
And now hoisting her up face first into the mat once again. Valerie Verman talking a big game right now as she brings Reese Ramone back up, going for it once more. Ramone this time had it scouted. Perhaps third time not a charm.
Using the leg to block Verman's power attempt, and
down goes the leg. Not a lot of strength behind that kick out from Valerie Verman, but still able to get the shoulder up nonetheless.
This time having to kick out with the legs and raking the eyes.
Using those fingernails right to the eyes of Reese Ramone. Now just looking to punish Ramone.
Tell you, there is a new generation of women's wrestlers right now. Valerie Verman is a part of it, and they are lean and mean. Holy moly.
Well, they're certainly mean, and right now, Valerie Verman, very nasty in the ring.
You look at somebody like, you compare Valerie Verman, you put her in the class with like a Kenzie Page, for example, and you see that these young women in their early 20s who trained like the guys.
Oh, boot to the face.
And have that toughness. And when you look at what Reese Ramone is able to do with her wrestling background, you can see, nobody took it easy on either of them. There's no training like a girl. It's when you train with the guys.
Certainly been a hard-hitting affair thus far. Connects with the heel.
Just that close. 2 in a bunch.
Well, he talked about the toughness of Valerie Verman. We're seeing it on full display. Leg drop. That time using the leg, trying to pin down the shoulders of Valerie Verman. This time, however, Valerie Verman using those strong legs of her own to kick out. Now hoists Verman on her shoulders. Verman able to fight out.
Chin breaker, rocking her now with some forearms is Valerie Verman.
Getting Ramone off her balance temporarily, but now in comes Samwell Thompson once again.
And the scouting report on Reese Ramone, they knew exactly when it was time. Hold on now.
Almost a head-on collision there, and now Ramone with the roll-up.
A little makeout sesh broken up there by Reese Ramone, and once again,
Samwell Thompson with a handful of hair of Reese Ramone.
There you go.
With a well-deserved slap placed right across the face of Thompson.
Wait a minute, what in the world was that?
Thompson with...
What did he just spray into the eyes of Reese Ramone?
Whatever it was effective.
Reese Ramone was blinded as Samwell Thompson hides the evidence, and Valerie Verman stealing victory. What in the world was that you sprayed in the eyes of Reese Ramone?
You see right there, holding it very close to his chest. The hairspray of Valerie Verman.
And no hard feelings from Reese Ramone towards our referee, and she couldn't see the referee.